It was such a cathartic moment for Jim when he's finally able to. This was expected.
6 people have been taken this week. It will take more sons.
He's back to the manipulations and she sees through it.
I want to save your son.
No, you don't.
Stop. You took my boy away from me.
Call him out.
We buried him.
Props to Joyce for calling Brenner out on his shit. Joyce may not be doing very well in her life, but she knows assholes when she sees them now. Lonnie, Brenner. She's seen Terry, she's seen Eleven. She knows what kind of man Brenner is and that he's full of shit.
Now what do you know?
Did I stutter? Everything. Time you messed up in a big way.
The higher-ups don't know. They're hiding from the higher-ups that they brought the monster here and they've opened a portal. Who knows what kind of other things will start coming by.
I did give all this over to my friend at the Times.
Torture really doesn't help.
You're just a junkie.
Oh, these assholes.
What's gonna happen? You're gonna let me and Joyce Byers go. If there's anything we need, you're gonna find her son.
What's your leverage here? What's Mike up to? He knows they're missing.
Where did they go?
To the gate.
Demogorgon.
The kids might go after John and Nancy. If they stay in the gym, they'll be sitting ducks. This is the worst idea ever. But Will's not here. How will they communicate? With whom will they communicate? They're gonna burn down their own house? They're serious. This montage is sick. They have done a pretty good job, but this is so dangerous. Will it snap? Okay. He's pretty cool about it.
Girl, you gotta give me your word.
His word means nothing.
Nobody's ever gonna find out about this. The 3 kids, those boys, you're gonna leave them alone.
He's not gonna let 11 go. I know that much about Jim Hopper. What's his angle?
We came to an agreement.
So why did Brenner agree? They could have just erased these two.
The atmosphere is toxic.
Are they gonna go into the gate? They're gonna go in the gate. And that's why Will's sick. It's toxic in there.
If they find the boy,
It's not gonna happen.
I don't know why they're even humoring Jim and Joyce. This might be the only chance they have to save Will. I don't think Jim's gonna let them take 11 just like that. He sees Sarah in her. Mike and the kids are probably gone. Only way to get this thing on track is for the higher-ups in the government to know. Jim doesn't need to do this. This goes way beyond just a job. Will they find Barb's body?
Once you slow down your breathing, take deep breaths.
Hopper's way too competent. Was he in military? She had asthma. That's why the breathe in and out. She had asthma.
With me.
So they're gone to Fort Briar. Feels like a nuclear wasteland.
You ready? 3.
Ah.
3.
Cutting their hand is... It's not smart. There should be other ways to draw blood and it makes it difficult to hold a weapon.
She's okay. She's with Jonathan.
She's kind of a badass now, so.
Dustin's impressed.
Just gonna go get some chocolate pudding. Elle needs to be recharged.
He's hungry. Dustin's always hungry. They're wiping blood all over? Okay.
Light speak when it comes.
He just might be in love. What's going on?
You need to leave.
No, I'm not trying to start anything, okay?
He's gonna see the monster.
Okay, I'm just trying to make things right.
It's dangerous for him. He's bleeding.
No, it was an accident.
Did he do this?
No.
What the? You need to get out of here. What is? Listen to me. I'm not asking you. I'm telling you to get out of here. Gasoline?
Nancy.
What is going on?
You.
Hold on.
It's coming.
What is it?
Nancy.
No.
Lights.
It's coming.
Here. Wait, what's here? There's what?
It's coming through the ceiling? Now, okay.
Oh my god.
Steve. Will it come through the door? They've booby trapped the place. Did it run away? Did it get hit by the bullets? Is it injured? Or is it just in hiding? That was an amazing scene. Steve's okay, he came to say sorry. He doesn't know what's going on with John and Nancy. He's still protective of Nancy. He thought John hurt her and he tried to duke it out with John, even though he got the shit beat out of him once before. And now he'll know that they've been hunting monsters. His girlfriend's a monster hunter. Even Dustin was impressed by Nancy. She didn't hesitate to cut her hand. She didn't hesitate to pull a gun on Steve or to shoot. Like, she didn't freeze for a moment. She's a badass. Is that some kind of cocoon? Are there more of these things? Is that an egg? Don't drift far away from one another. You don't even have a weapon, Joyce. It took Will somewhere. So if something gets damaged in this world, does the same thing happen to the thing in the real world? We are getting Hopper's backstory now.
She said I must have asked her 1,000.
She had cancer.
Had to.
Children dying is the worst thing that can happen to anyone. We finally got a hint of what happened to Sarah. Don't know why Jim blames himself for it. Maybe there was some opportunity for some kind of treatment that he didn't get to give her. So he'll be extra motivated to help Joyce. Okay, now Steve needs some explanations. It's a good thing that John has the baseball bat. Like, Nancy has the gun. She doesn't need that much. She won't have that much physical strength, so she gets to use the gun.
This is crazy. This is crazy. This is crazy. This is crazy. This is crazy.
Steve is blown out of his mind that this is crazy, this is crazy. He keeps saying it like a mantra. Steve's in denial.
What are you doing?
The government.
Come back. So you need to leave.
He's gonna stay, isn't he? Okay. Is it in the car? He's coming back. He's going in there for Nancy. He'll go in there for Nancy. This thing is a predator and it's hunting. Oh crap. Yeah. Shoot, Nancy, shoot! Does bullets not work on this thing? Steve! Is that an axe? He's got an axe! Go, Steve! Oh, it's a baseball bat. Go, Steve! Yeah! Lighter fluid, lighter fluid! Their house is gonna burn down. So is there more than one? Oh, they've got the fire extinguisher. Okay, at least they planned it out. Did they kill it? I don't think it'll die that easily.
Where'd it go?
It has to be dead.
Did it phase back to its own world? Renovations are gonna be bitch. Their booby traps really worked. Fire has been the greatest weapon for humans since prehistoric times. And not just that, starting from rockets to guns, it's always fire that takes civilization forwards. They're gonna find that thing here. It'll be injured and hiding in here. So is that how it's gonna happen? They hurt it on this side and that side? They should probably reload the gun. Let there be light. Oh, Jonathan realizes. So how do they communicate? So that thing's gone.
Bald-faced liar. Mom! I found the chocolate pudding!
Government's still on their way.
Pudding.
She's never had it.
My mom, she's a pretty awesome cook. You can make you whatever you like.
Eggos?
Well, yeah, Eggos, but real food too.
What did they feed her there? She can't stay there, right?
Since I'm down there all the time anyway.
Like my brother?
He doesn't want that.
Why?
He likes her. He likes her.
Mike,
Don't lie.
why?
Maybe we can go to the snowball together.
She doesn't know what that is.
It's this cheesy school dance where you go in the gym and dance to music and stuff. No, you're not supposed to go with your sister. It'd be really weird. You go to
Friend?
Something more.
someone like
A girlfriend. Oh, wow. Go, Mike. He's braver than I thought. She doesn't know what that is. But she enjoyed it.
Stay here.
Is it Nancy? No, it's the government. It's the government. They have nowhere to run.
They found us.
How will they escape? How will they escape? They have to have surrounded the place.
How did they find us? Lando.
11, do something. Oh god. Is she making their brains explode? Do it. She deserves to die. Oh god, no. She pushed herself too hard. 11 killing those agents, especially that lady, I loved it. And the way she died painfully, she deserved it. A wild animal that's injured is even more dangerous. Looks like there's been a fallout here. Is this world kind of some alternate universe where there's been a nuclear fallout and that's what mutated these existing creatures and killed all the citizens?
We gotta go.
Leave her.
Brenner.
You want her? You have to kill us first.
That's right.
Eat shit!
11.
Let her go!
But I'm going to make you better. I'm going to take you back home.
He's manipulating her again, this asshole.
Brad.
She's finally saying no to Brenner. The monster's here after 11. Take Brenner, take that bastard Brenner. Mike knows, blood. So many people bled to death here. The creature is hurt and it needs more food maybe. I think the creature just became the MVP of the episode.
Demogorgon.
And bullets won't work on it. Dustin's strong. Yeah! Deserved. I hope he dies. A violent, painful death. Is this where the creature stores its foods? Barbara. Is it sucking the life out of him or is that some kind of life support? Is that some kind of worm? It's after 11. It's going after 11.
My mom, she'll get you your own bed.
He's being so nice.
We can go to the snowball.
She hasn't said yes yet. You don't break promises.
Promise.
Get that rest rocket out, Lucas. And all the people are dead.
Is it dead?
Don't flag it, man. Yeah, it's not gonna... What if they hit it inside the mouth? Hit it inside the mouth. Inside the mouth, inside the mouth, inside the mouth. Yeah, hit it there. Go, Lucas. What the fuck was that rock? Oh, it's 11. Oh, okay, it's 11. That was so stupid of me. It took me a second to realize that it's Elle attacking the monster. And she's not afraid anymore. She's trying to protect them. Are her eyes red? Oh god, this girl's gonna kill herself. Oh god. Is she gonna be trapped in the...
Goodbye, Mike.
Oh no. Is she gonna be trapped in the upside down?
No more.
What happened to her? She can't be dead. Did she go to the upside down? These kids are traumatized, man. He knows CPR. He knows CPR.
Breathe into his mouth. 29, 30. Now, go. I'm kidding.
Yeah, he can't let another kid die.
My mom, I love you so much.
He knows from experience. It's personal for Hopper.
Please give me breathe.
If you do CPR hard enough, your ribs might break. But that's how it is. He's okay. He's gonna be okay. They need to make it back. Get him a mask. Just like Andrew Spider-Man all over again. So how is the government gonna cover this all up? There are dead bodies all over. And Michael is not okay. And Mike's crying for a whole lot of other reasons. It's Will, isn't it? We finally get to see him again. Properly in the real world. Eat shit, Lonnie. Guess who didn't kill his brother?
Missed you. We really missed you.
Yeah.
You're worried about my hand.
John's awesome. It's nice that Steve's here. I really like Steve. I mean, he's grown on me. The kids are also here. That's nice. Where are their parents? Mike's not okay. Someone needs to... Nancy needs to be with them, I guess. He was drooling on him.
Be careful. Be careful. You had a funeral.
Jennifer Hayes was crying
Eat himself.
in front of the whole school.
And they met 11.
You got me.
We made a new friend. She stopped it, but she's gone now.
She's basically a wizard.
More like a Yoda.
All three of them, they called her their friend, and it's so nice. And her friend's not there. John, it's not his place yet. The hero of the hour, he's the unsung hero of this whole season. Is he gonna join the MIB? Okay, there's a 1 month skip, just about Christmas time, I guess.
It's the Thessal Hydra, I'm telling you.
It's not the Thessal Hydra.
Hydra.
The Thessal
Damn it.
It roars in anger.
They beat the Demogorgon, so it's now turn for the Thessal Hydra. Dustin has a knack of calling out the creatures that will come out. He has a better read on Mike than I think anyone realizes. He did call out the Demogorgon last time. This time the Thessal Hydra. He's always snacking. You have to run that engine somehow. Once again.
Fireball, the son of a bitch.
Will the Watch's fireball hits the Thessal Hydra and reaches for you one last time and...
One fireball. Will the Wise is good.
What about the Lost Knight?
And the Proud Princess and those weird flowers in the cave. I don't know.
Someone else needs to DM.
Playing games all day or just farting?
This is Dustin. He farted.
Stop.
No, you stop.
No, you stop.
These guys just make out, man. These two. It's the empty space. He's the one who misses her the most. It's not just the same without Elle. It's sad that Mike doesn't get to take Elle to the dance.
Jonathan, wait up.
Oh, Nancy's got a gift for him.
Merry Christmas.
Aww. There's something there. There's something there. It's a camera.
Pretty cool.
It's a camera. Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Nancy's pretty cool. That's a nice, meaningful gift for him. Steve's here. Okay, they made up. Was it from Steve? Coroner falsified report. That's nice. That's a nice callback. So he didn't join the MIB. And I guess these two guys weren't moles. He's gonna go be lonely again. And drinking again alone, isn't he? What you doing, Hop? Is he gonna go back to the upside down for some reason? 11. Is he leaving this for 11? Does he know that 11's alive or something?
Careful, you break it.
What are you doing?
Documenting?
Oh, green present. It's an Atari. Same exact weight.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
To wash my hands. I'll be right back.
Okay.
He's gonna get kidnapped again by some monster. Does he have some powers now? Because he was in that world? He can see into the upside down now. That world affected him. It left something of itself in him.
Are you okay? Yeah, I'm okay.
Why is Will hiding his visions? He doesn't want to worry them.
Fireball him and...
That was a good season. Only complaint I have for this season is they didn't show Brenner's death in a bit more graphic way. He may have survived. We didn't get to see his body. Maybe he's disfigured. Maybe that thing ate his face. 11 should be alive. I've seen the posters for the other seasons. It was such a cathartic moment for Jim when he's finally able to bring Will back. They brought him out in just the nick of time, and the thing that they pulled out of Will, a similar kind of worm came out of Barb's mouth, sucking out the nutrition out of all those people. I wonder how the biology of these creatures work. John and Nancy made a good team, and Steve joining them, that was the trifecta. Steve was okay with Nancy giving John the camera. Maybe he pitched in for some of it. Camera was a nice gesture. Maybe he felt that it's better if Nancy gave it to him. There was no jealousy or anything there, so the misunderstandings are cleared. It's a good thing he apologized. Steve has grown so much on me, and when Steve was being kind of a arrogant asshat, it was okay to root for Jonathan and Nancy, but Steve is actually a good guy. If a little immature, I don't want Nancy to break up with him just yet. Maybe she does develop feelings for John sometime. And there are hints there. For now, she's happy with Steve. John's okay with it too. He likes her, still has a crush on her, but he feels that it's not meant to be, so he keeps his distance. Will might get some powers of his own. He's already able to look into the upside down. Maybe he'll start having some kind of electrical powers himself. Season 1 was great. I can't wait to start season 2. If you enjoyed this reaction, please leave a comment below and I'll see you again in the next one.